Hey, you guys. Forgive me, I have a little cold. My son and I both are a little bit sick. But I don't usually speak about my film career and celebrity friends and all that mess. I just don't discuss it. But I got a call this morning. Someone that knew that Corey Haim used to live with me for a while before he passed. And there's someone named Shield of the Sun, Michael Herr, I think, defaming Corey, saying that he was a Satan worshiper and all this garbage. And Corey lived with me. Okay, you cannot believe everything you read on the internet. All right, Corey was a kid when he got famous, and he just got caught up in things just like we all do, problems of the flesh, addictions and stuff. He was so innocent, man. It's like he stopped growing at 13. You know, he was so childlike, and he was a good kid. He was a good boy. He just had problems. And I know his mom. She's from Israel, and she lived in Canada at the time. And I was in the Hollywood Hills at the time, and Corey lived with me for a while. And we got him some help, and he did good for a while. But, you know, the disease just took him. And people shouldn't speak about what they don't know. You don't go on the internet and just believe everything you hear, okay? You're forgetting celebrities are just people. They're just people, okay? And you're making them out to be like something outside of God's grace and mercy. They deserve the same compassion, respect, love, and privacy every other person deserves. And that woman lived for her son, and she loved him. And every family has problems. You know, but the boy was not a Satan worshiper, and his mom and dad aren't Satan worshipers. They're Jews. His mom's from Israel. I don't know where his dad's from. But it's all garbage. It's all conspiracy theory trash, okay? Are there occultists and Satanists? Yes, it does exist. Is every person in entertainment belong to Satan? No. You know, God is still on the throne, people. You give Satan way too much credit. All right? Not every single person. I'm a born-again Christian. I was an accomplished film producer. I didn't worship Satan. When I was young, I got caught up in a cult and that kind of stuff. But, you know, you just you just believe everything on the internet. He's a good boy. He had problems just like we do. And you got to remember, he's a human being. His mother lost her. He was her life. Okay? You don't realize that when you put these things out, you're harming people. And don't do this in the name of God. Okay? Because God is compassionate and loving and full of mercy. And when you speak like this, you give him a bad name, and it keeps people from coming to the Lord. And that's why atheists hate God, because they believe in an evil God. And when you speak of these things, you speak of things you don't know about. You know, and don't come on my channel and tell me I don't know. The kid lived with me. Okay? I know. He was not a Satan worshiper. He was just a lost kid that had some problems. And he struggled with a disease of addiction like many of us do. And instead of judging people, we should be out there with compassion and telling them the love of Christ and how they're forgiven by his shed blood. You know, that's what we need to be telling people. That his love is unconditional, not conditional on how good you are. It's just so... It's ridiculous that when you spread this garbage, and then the world, oh yeah, they're all Satanists. It's just so stupid. You know, don't talk about what you don't know. And if you're going to name a celebrity, you don't even know them. What are you talking about? You never even met them. Like, why are you bringing up people's names you know nothing about? Just be quiet. Why are you going to call out some celebrity for their life? You know, I've called people out for a false gospel, but I don't bring out their life. I don't bring out what they do. I just say, well, the gospel's accursed. What they're telling you is not true. So I'm telling you, I don't care how you live your life. I don't care what sin you live in. I don't care about none of that. But you shouldn't defame a person, especially after the family has suffered so much loss. If you knew how much that woman loved her son, you would not be doing things like this. And my heart was broken this morning because I remember seeing him. He's just like a little kid, man. He's just still innocent in his mind. He never grew up. He became famous at 13, 14, I think, when he made Lucas. And he never grew up. And he struggled. And, he was a Satanist. Don't you think he'd had a better career, a comeback? Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Just don't talk by name and defame celebrities just because you forget they're human beings. Okay, they have families that love them. They have families that grieve when they're lost. And it's not up to you to determine who's lost and who's saved and who was a Satanist and who. You don't know them. So just stop talking about things you don't know about. It hurts people. And you're not showing compassion, grace, love, and mercy. They're just human beings. Just shut up about people you don't know.